Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. Okay, so I'm about to close up shop. So before I do, I want to make a few things clear. All right, one, I'm not here to practice unsafe martial arts. Let's get that right off the bat. I do some unsafe martial arts also out of hopes that you won't be stupid enough to try them. And I say that because sometimes a lot of us see things that we see on TV and think, hey, cool, we can do that. And I'm not going to say you can't. I'm going to say you probably shouldn't. But who am I? I am not someone that can tell you how to live your life. I am someone who can try to tell you not to get hurt while living your life. I'm a 48-year-old man. And I have been struggling in this business for 21 years to get noticed. And I do some things that might get me noticed, and it also may get me hurt. So you can consider this video a complete and total PSA if you want, as I patch stuff up. You know. But understand, there's a reason why we tell you not to do. That reason is for competency. Alright? Because a lot of people don't want to take responsibility for their actions. And a lot of people do said actions that aren't very nice. And if your action is something that you have to cover up, then you may have a few problems. You know, like as of recent where I had decided that any video that is of personal life or family members or something, because they're all bitching and complaining about it, that shit goes into private from now on. So that only I can see it when it is necessary for me to actually see it. Alright? Now, another thing you gotta understand, I am missing something. There it is. Another thing you gotta understand is the ability to actually know what you can use as a weapon and what you can't. Alright? This is a camera stand. To the average person, it is a camera stand that doesn't want to stand up. To me, if I could have held that in my hand, that would have been a great demonstration of weaponry. But that just goes to show you that even a well-planned plan can be executed poorly, as you just saw. That was not on purpose. That literally happened out of my control. That was what's supposed to happen so that I could teach you a hook and a hook and a hook. Because this thing here, you can push against someone's throat, like so. Or you can catch under here, and then you can hook up. If catch back here, catch back here. Those are things that you can use this for. Now, I can lower it, which gives me like little to no range to defend myself other than short, stubby punches. This unscrews. That's not supposed to happen, but it just happened. So now I have to go with my gut. Boom, I can use this as a stabbing device or a puncturing device of some sort. With this on there, I could also use this as a disc. Or if I'm smart and I smack someone across the face with it, it's an open hand smack, but it still has something in my hand, which makes my hand a little bit more harder against the surface of someone's face, hoping to break a jaw or to incapacitate the person with said tools. Alright? I have to understand that anything in your hand, if you are a martial artist, it has become a part of your arsenal. If you have not been taught that, you might want to reevaluate the person teaching you martial arts. And the reason why I tell you that is because it's really quite simple. There should be nothing that touches your hands outside of a blade of grass that you should not be able to use as a martial art weapon. That includes your shirt, your hair tie, your pants, your shoestrings, your shoes. And the thing is, a lot of people that we are following in these martial art videos and stuff aren't telling you guys the 1000% the truth. I'm hoping that I'm giving you enough of the truth that you'll understand, okay, maybe you want to do martial arts. Maybe you want to get good at martial arts. And maybe you just can't. Those things do happen. But the thing about martial arts is it's not about if you get good or not. If you are taught how to survive, then you will be good enough to survive. And the thing is, I've always told people, I would much rather be good at surviving with martial arts than be a world champion, because if you look at it, How many times can you become a champion? And if you become an undisputed or undefeated champion and you don't retire before someone has your number, sorry, I thought that was a bug. It's clearly a reflection of one of the lights. If someone has your number and your number is up, you are going to lose that championship. And you need to understand that these are facts of life. In sports, athletes lose their championships. Now, it depends on the sport. Now, if it's wrestling or fighting or boxing, the champion gets beat, a new champion arises, and he has to defend his title. And every now and again, the champion gets a rematch. Now, this counts in UFC or any kind of fighting art. This counts in boxing, which can technically be a martial art, and it also counts in wrestling, which is technically the greatest martial art because you get to use every body part, just like MMA. Now, if you are fighting for your championship belt, yes, we all know that certain times wrestling is scripted. When a championship's fire is not going to burn out, the best way to make that fire into an inferno is to have that champion lose the belt, fight back to get to the belt, and watch the fire go from a trickle flame into an inferno. Now, a lot of people might not understand that, but that is how the business works. All right? So to have a good wrestler have, like, at the height of his career, lose his belt. You know, like, just got the belt, had it for about like 3 weeks, boom, lost the belt. Then, when the flame becomes an inferno, the wrestler holds his belt for not 1, but almost 2 years, because that's how high he can get. Because if you are a fan favorite, believe you me, they want that belt on that guy that's going to keep your ass in that chair. If it's going to put money out of your pocket and into their pocket, they're going to spend that money. Which is why you have to be careful at everything you do. See, when you are in these professional athletes or these sport entertainment roles, you have to understand that these guys do get hurt. And they get hurt badly. Which means like a lot of champions have to vacate because they just can't get medically cleared fast enough for the next event. And that happens often also. So knowing that, do not give your wrestlers, your boxers, or your martial art fighters any flack for the shit that they do. And why is this all part of a PSA? It's really quite simple because I do a lot of these damn videos, and I don't want anybody who do these videos or watch these videos try to copy me verbatim, move for move, and then wind up in a goddamn hospital. Well, we saw Echo Fang Grey Wolf do it. Yeah, you did. But Echo Fang Grey Wolf generally, before doing a martial art video, says the one thing that most people don't say. Please do not attempt. So in case you missed it, please do not attempt to see the shit that you see professional athletes or martial artists do. You can get hurt. You can't sue anybody for your own actions. So you need to be very careful of what you do. And the most important thing, let me get up in your face now. If you have not had any martial arts training whatsoever, you should never emulate anything from martial arts without the proper martial art training. However, there are some of you unicorns that can pull that shit off, and you should also still be very careful. That being said, I am Echo Fang Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Having number 2. I gotta go get the dogs. Be seeing you. Thanks for watching, by the way.